Hi, I'm Sammy and welcome to my channel. There are many options to help yourself to overcome trauma or grief, or maybe the sudden upheaval of a relationship breakup. You could send yourself on a retreat where your traumas will be brought to the surface. You can watch videos here to help you with gaining a better understanding. You could see a psychologist or a psychiatrist. But all of these options will still require at some point for you to deal with yourself. Medicine is a band-aid so that you don't have to focus on the wound. It may be absolutely necessary for some so that they can feel some calm, but if true healing is to happen, the wound will need to be addressed. Some people will always wear a band-aid, and that is completely their choice. It is not wrong or right, provided they are choosing that. True healing will require introspection. This may be manageable by yourself or under the guidance of a holistic practitioner, such as a holistic counselor. If you choose to begin to heal by yourself, immerse yourself in an environment that offers you some solitude and peace. For me, I would walk in a forest or simply take a walk around the block. It was my time for my mind. I would also pay attention to nature. You may live in a big bustling city, but there is always beauty to be found, and nature exists everywhere. I remember years ago when I was still searching, not knowing what I was searching for exactly. It was most likely love, but I didn't realize then my own love was patiently waiting. I was on a break at work and worked in a hair salon at a shopping centre, and I went and sat outside beside the car park where all the people walked by. It wasn't a peaceful setting, it was noisy and lots of people. But I sat on the bench smoking a cigarette as I did back then, and I noticed amongst the sea of concrete this leaf. It was a maple that had blown in, and it was a messenger of love. I sat there and I watched it dancing in the wind. I considered all the beautiful colours it had once been. I noticed how no one else saw it. I imagined its life, and although its life was finishing since it had broken free from the tree, now Mother Nature was carrying it for us all to notice, but most people were not fortunate enough to see it or know that. I wrote a poem about it that day. It was a very special poem to me. I've only shared it with those I love. The point is, there is beauty to be found and noticed anywhere. The leaf that danced was a message to me. When we break the word healing down, we have heal in. It is an internal process. Everything is within. We need time. You can rush the process or you can take your own time. Do what feels right for you. Consider writing your thoughts down. You don't have to be a writer to express yourself on paper. There is no right or wrong. Writing can be excellent, especially if you don't like to share your emotions with others. It's a release, and sometimes that's exactly what we need to do. If you don't want anyone to ever read your words, you can always release them again in a fire, like giving them up and letting them go. I haven't done this with mine. I have a ridiculous amount of books that I've written in. I sometimes read old ones and I see how much I've changed and grown. I can feel the emotions still from the old me, but I don't dwell there. Painting is also a release for me. Usually, though, my emotion is peace in my paintings. A couple have held other emotions, but I prefer to paint with love. Healing is whatever draws you to understand yourself. You don't have to do anything at all. It is really an immersion into your mind and to understand who you truly are and why you have these attachments that keep you from being your authentic self. You actually don't have to heal the past. You can simply move on from it. But I think for most people, we are already not accustomed to living in the present moment, and so we are so familiar with living outside of it that we need to heal to move forward. But that is why healing should take as long as you need it. It is your journey. Release as you need. If you feel like crap most of the time, then I would recommend to begin now. Your state of mind is the trigger to yourself. Yourself, your essence, is whispering to you, I am right here. You feel upset because you've forgotten me, but I am here patiently waiting. Come find me. I'm behind the layers of doubt, the layers of blame, the layers of fear, the layers of self-loathing. Peel the layers slowly by beginning to teach yourself about the important aspects in life, the only real truth, that life is joyful, beautiful, here to be experienced, observed, appreciated, and loved. Yes, there is duality, and they have already been experienced in the layers that cover your essence. Release them in your time. Let your love begin to shine through. The journey may seem overwhelming, but you can feel joy right now, today, if you choose to. Go and sit outside or look from a window. Take notice of nature. She is putting on a performance for us all every single day. Take notice. You can see her beauty. Think on that. Don't let second-hand past experiences come and take over this moment. Look and take notice of what is happening right at this moment. Feel it. Breathe it. That moment, when not interrupted by past or future thoughts, that moment is love. That is who we are. We are connected in that moment. There is no fear. There is no doubt. There is only love. If you find it difficult to get there, that's okay. You can do it. Allow yourself the belief that you do deserve to feel love. Your love, universal love, it is unconditional. Despite what you have ever done before, or the pain you have felt, despite whether you believe you are not deserving, all of those thoughts are retrospective to now. You have a chance to change or heal yourself, and the way there is to know there is now. Allow yourself a moment in presence, the peace and tranquility, the undescribable love that is felt through such a simple practice of observing nature. Just do it. Why would you deny yourself this? Absolutely everyone deserves to know their self, their essence, which is love. And nature is offering you a moment. Even the person imprisoned gets a moment to look outside, and if they don't, they have their mind to create their own peaceful space, if and when they desire. Everyone deserves to know this feeling of unconditional love. Everyone. Begin your healing journey today. Look for the light in darkness. Allow yourself the love you deserve. If you're unhappy, overwhelmed, or feel undeserving, if this is an uncomfortable feeling, then you are resisting. You are already knowing that there is duality, or else unpleasant feelings wouldn't feel unpleasant. Let go of the safety rope that keeps you stuck and go find what you truly know. Let go of your layers and let your love shine through. Your love, your essence, your connection to everything. You deserve it. Love is the answer.